Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to rap. This segment is brought to you by Button Snaps, where you get classic movies, shows, documentary, and original content for your viewing pleasure of $4.99. Again, Button Snaps. First hot topic of the night. It's been buzzing all day. Papoose blasts current wife, rapper Remy Ma, after she exposed text messages of him dating boxer, his new girlfriend, Clarissa Shields. Um, he fell asleep, on the couch in their home. She was able to get his phone while he was asleep, and she revealed some of these text messages online. Papoose, prior to that, had been asking for a divorce, and she hasn't granted that to him as well. What do you think about this?
Wasn't this the example of black love everybody was talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
Wasn't this the example of black excellence everybody was striving for?
yeah, yeah.
Right. So y'all use this as, oh, this is the epitome of a black man standing next to a black woman when she's down, right? And this is a perfect example of what happens when somebody stands for somebody in that position and they get burnt.
Mm,
It goes both ways.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Women have been in that position where they held a man down, he come out, do what he gotta do, and then leave. All right. They've been screaming at that all the time. Cool. When it's in reverse now, everybody's quiet. Nobody's saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you cheated on the bro. He moved on, and you're mad. That's really all it's about. It can't be viewed any other way. You trying to leak the text message as trying to make it seem as though like, oh, he's doing something, but trying to still move away from the fact that you cheated first. Let's stick to the topic at hand. You destroyed the Earth family by the actions and the decisions that you made as an adult woman. You know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about here? These are just consequences of those choices. You made a choice, so now he has to make a choice. You can't be mad at the choices that he made based on what you did.
Right, right.
So I don't understand what was the point of leaking it. Like you was trying to get a one up with your girlies and the sisterhood to try to look to the crowd to see if you could get some acknowledgement of what you did, even though you know you did is wrong, but you want some acknowledgement because women can never tell other women they wrong. This definitely the time to speak up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is definitely the time to speak up because y'all was all hooting and handing when she came out. And bro was there the whole time. Everybody was there. But when she cheated, nobody say nothing. Nobody ain't check on Papoose and see how his mental health was. How it feel to go through that. Now, when he finally get a chance to move on, he just want to see the kids. He fall asleep on the couch. She do some shit. She do some high school shit. This is little kid high school shit. We talking about a grown woman, 45, almost 50, still acting like you 17.
Right, right. Right. Shout out to Joshua in the building.
But this is what we got to choose from.
I'm choosing my words a little carefully because I'm one remove from each, right? But I have to be honest. Like this just looks bad on her. Like they could have had their situation still, but in house. Why do we need to know about any of this? And the reason why we know any of this is on Remy. Because you put it out there for social media, you put your relationship out there for the world to be in your relationship. I kind of seen this coming. When I would see Remy Ma social media posts, the clothes would be very, it's like you got these pictures that's supposed to be for your husband. I can see the thing. I can see your breasts. I can see your ass a certain type of way. That's supposed to be your husband's ass, your husband's thing in your breast. You putting out thirst traps for other men to say something to you. I also seen videos where she's sitting there sucking her thumb and just doing it real raunchy or like a little sexual. And it's like, what are you doing that for? If you got a video sucking your thumb and you're married, you should be sending that to your husband like, yo, this is just letting you know when you get home what to expect. But you putting it out there for the world consumption. Make that make sense. Now I seen another video of she on the bed and had the chest is all oiled up and just like, you know what I'm saying? Like ready. And it's like, this is supposed to be a Pap video. Like this is supposed to be a video directly for Pap. Like, why are you putting it out here for the world to see? And this is before all this even happened. Before we got wind that she was messing around with the battle rap dude, and their situation or whatever. And then before we even heard that that Papoose put hands on her. So now to fast forward this, the energy I think she put it out for consumption is basically because of the woman that he's dating. Now, the woman that he's dating is a known boxer. She's known to be one of the best women in boxing. She calls herself the greatest, female boxer of all time. So I don't think Remy is going to carry a certain type of energy in person, like like what's what I'm saying, like how Papoose carried that with hers. She's not carrying that with her. So you put it out there for the public to be like kind of like a shaming tactic. Like, yo, this man is still married and you his girl. So she trying to shame this woman for being his woman because you don't want to be his wife anymore. Like make it make sense. It's either you want the man or you don't. If he's asking for the divorce, then what's the problem? So he asked her for the divorce, and then she had made mention, oh, this dude fell asleep on my couch. How he fall asleep on your couch? Don't y'all have a home together? So it's not your couch. It's
It's a
y'all couch.
whole it's a whole shaming tactic. It's like that's why I say like so at a certain point, I'm sorry to say certain women just don't grow up anymore because it's the same tactic whether you 65 or you 15. It's the same tactic y'all all use. Y'all gonna guilt, shame, and the need to be right. Shout out to the Godfather for that, for those talking points and seeing those points. And once you start seeing it, you can't unsee it because they do it all the time, son. Shit is crazy, son.
Mhm.
And shout out to Kanye West. Kanye West said it best. Instagram got your bitch. You know what I'm saying? The need for attention got your female on on the you know what I'm saying on the needle
Mhm.
because attention is such a need. It's such a drug that they need that fix. So they're
Mhm.
gonna do whatever they can just to get attention.
Charlie
Just
Kirk gets
cause.
that later. Uh-huh.
Just like you said, the photos of you being in lingerie, that's supposed to be something you send to your husband. Like, oh, I know you're having a long day. This is something to get you through the day. That would be lovely. But you send it on Instagram. But he's supposed to feel special because he's gonna look on Instagram like, yeah, this is my wife, this is my queen. When you could have just sent it directly to him and it could have been for y'all. But you send it on. This is what I'm saying. It's like, yo, this what do we got to choose from?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is gonna be for us that you're not gonna put on the gram?
Right.
You damn near gonna put a meal that you make for me on the
On
damn
the brand.
gram too.
Right.
Shit,
Right. Right.
I can't even eat in peace.
And come to find out, I don't know if you ever seen the young lady that she makes her meal, give her man her plate before she calls the kids. She give the man the plate. She shows her ring and she starts clapping up and down. And then she calls the kids. You know what I'm talking.
What is the point of that?
To come to find out they do porn.
I mean, what else would they possibly be doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Porn and some crab legs. You know what I'm saying? With the garlic butter sauce. You
With
know
the
what I'm saying?
garlic butter sauce.
Just wild drippy pause. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo,
come on. Like,
yeah,
it's just this is all there's left. This
yeah.
is it.
Hmm.
No creativity, nothing. You put food and sex together and think you popping.
And all that's supposed to be for your man. You know what I'm saying? That's the to add to the point is like all that is supposed to be for the man that you're dating. The food, the butter, sauce, sex, all that's supposed to be for
The,
your man and not for the
whatever you make, the plate you decide to make, and the food you decide to cook for your home, you for your family, you put down the gram.
yeah.
The outfits and the things you decide to do, even you waking up, your daily routine, that's on the gram.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just getting to the point where it's like, yo, y'all got no creativity, son.
Mm-hmm. But like
You got nothing. You don't leave nothing to the imagination for nobody.
mm-hmm. It's been countless of times because I think this girl is cute, but she needs to cover up. You know what I'm saying? Coi Leray. Every picture that she takes, you can see everything. You can see her nipple, her thing, her butt, everything, everything. And she's a naturally pretty girl, but physically, she's not like, big chested or big butt. She has shape. She doesn't have body, but she has shape. But even with her shape, put some damn clothes on. It's not for the whole world to see. Give a brother some sort of imagination. You see what I'm saying?
My thing is, I got a question for you. If I come out the house in a police uniform, what would you think I am?
A police officer.
If I come out the house wearing football uniform, a whole out, what do you think I'll be?
Play football.
If I come outside skinny clad outfit on,
You're a whore.
but no, you're supposed to look at me as
No,
me
no,
and something else.
no, you're a whore.
This is the problem that y'all have. You can't come outside with. I understand that you have the right to do what you want. That's great,
Yes.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, you can't make me think no otherwise because you decide to not wear no clothes. You decided to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You chose to wear less revealing clothing, but then expect to have the high quality of a woman with more clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
How? I'm always gonna pick the one with more clothes on. Always.
And you're gonna respect the woman with her clothes on more than the woman without her clothes.
But the only problem is nowadays, if the choice is the woman with no clothes or versus the woman with clothes on, the problem is the woman with clothes on is besties with the woman with no clothes on and never tells her, hey, why don't you put some clothes on?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. But I know why they don't tell them not to put. I know why they don't tell them to put clothes on. I know why. I know why. You know what I'm saying? I know why. Because the dating pool is short and small. So they already know that. So they thinking like, yo, I want this guy to look at me more than to look at her. So they're gonna see you, but they're gonna hear me. They gonna see you, but they gonna respect me. So that's why a girl that wears clothes don't tell a girl that don't wear clothes that they're homies of not to put some clothes on.
And
Even though
that's where women and men fall, and that's where the many differences. That's a major difference because whether you my man's, I don't or not. If you get biddies or not, that's not why we men's in them. But if we together and your fit is off, something not right, I'm gonna let you know before we step outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you fall and be like, oh, because this nigga get more bitches than me. I don't want the bitches to look more at him. So yeah, like that's just you know what I'm saying. Men don't even
we,
move like that.
bro, this like and I was about to
That's not even a thought process I would even have with my enemy. You know what I'm saying? We just don't bop like that.
and I was gonna land this plane on that premise alone. Like I ain't gonna hold you. If you're not my man's, I don't got nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't rock with me, then I don't got nothing for you at all. I don't wish you bad, but I don't rock with you. Cool. But if you my man's in them and we go to somewhere and you shining, then you shining. We winning, bro. Like I came up with dudes who all get attention from women, right? So if if they all get attention from women and I'm chilling, then guess what? Where the women gonna be at? They're gonna be over here. So while they over here, I'm working. That's just a man's mindset in general.
I'm
You
from
know what
around
I'm
the way. I'm leaving here with something. You know
I'm
what I'm
leaving
saying?
here with something. If I'm cooking and my man's is with me, they not gonna be like, well, let me not stand next to him because he cooking. Ah, we here, bro.
Oh, he's shining. We shining.
We
We
exactly.
shining. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some residual shine. You know what I'm saying?
Like we
on,
cooking.
on the get back. You know what I'm saying? Like
When they come over here, like all they gotta do is say hello.
that's it.
That's it. We cooking. So a man's mindset is different on that aspect, but too many times you see like women who are not really friends for real. Like it's so refreshing that you will meet a woman and she has woman friends. Like they are really her friends, or she's the type of person where she would see something out of pocket and be like, yo, like homie, like that's out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So it's refreshing to see that from time to time. But too often you'll meet a woman and she's with a group of women that those women are not her friends. Like, oh, I don't really mess with them for real. Like, I just needed somebody to go outside with. Like,
Yeah, or she's just the one with the car and this, that, and the third, and then wonder why y'all get set up. Like,
right,
like yo,
right,
what, you don't even know this girl for real.
right.
Like when I'm talking about me and my mans, and I'm talking about 20 years of friendship. Like this not a nigga I met yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't have new friends. When you in your 30s, you've had friends and relationships for 20 plus years. These is niggas you known since damn near I've known niggas since junior high school I could still call.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm junior high school when niggas had no goose sauce. Niggas all we had was comic books and uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Building bonds. Still to this day. So what are y'all saying? Like
Yeah.
bugging out.
So I wonder what the circle of friends that Remy has that could lean on this type of understanding for these type of like shaming tactics. Um, People go in and out of love. But you will hope because they have a child together, they had a blended family together, and they had a blended family together that's been rocking with each other for a long time. So you would think that that type of bond doesn't just, break like that
And
overnight.
then Remy Ma, you need to focus. Not for nothing. Your son is battling a
A lot.
horrendous charge right now. You
Yeah,
need to really focus.
yeah.
Leaking text messages
The
of
least of your
with
work.
an estranged husband, new relationship has nothing to do with what's really important.
Mm-hmm.
Because you made that egregious error. You messed that up. You just gotta rock with it. Now you gotta deal with the most important, crucial thing, your son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Uh, Shout out to Charlie Mosley. Y'all think Jay guilty? No, I don't think Jay is guilty. Like we heard back from Jay immediately, and he was like, "Yo, if you got evidence, charge me criminally."
Right. And that's the way to do it. There's these civil lawsuits are not you know what I'm saying, money grabs. If something was done wrongfully to another person, then you need to go after them criminally.
Mm-hmm.
That is the right way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then when you're going after them, but if you're only going after them civilly, it doesn't breed like you seeking justice. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might be in a scenario where that is the case.
Mm-hmm.
But it just also seems kind of far-fetched in the same sense when you don't go after that same person criminally.
Mm-hmm. Because for the particular charge, the statute of limitation is over with. But if you do civil, you could tie it into a criminal charge. So there's ways of still
Right.
bringing charges. So
That's
be-
why New York was able to extend it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
you could try to finesse a way to find some criminal way
yeah,
by just allowing the case to be opened up. That's the whole point.
yeah, yeah,
But you're not even playing the game right.
yeah. So I don't think Jay is guilty of this incident or supposed incident, alleged incident, I should say. All right, moving on to our next hot topic.